Hello everyone, my name is Elite Trainer Kenway, and after 2 months of being away, I'm finally back with the next installment of the ongoing series that is the Pokemon Home Master Dex Challenge. Although I've not given you an update on this challenge since October, that doesn't mean I haven't been busy. As you're about to see, I've been extremely busy over the last couple of months, starting and finishing my journey through the Paldea region, getting yet another gold star, and catching a few extra Pokemon along the way. So let's go ahead and jump into it and take a look at our Paldean living dex. I do apologize for my voice. The kids and I are sick again, but let's take a look at Pokemon Scarlet, where I have logged 128 hours so far. And as you can see, I have filled the dex in Pokemon Scarlet as well. So let's take a look at our boxes, shall we? And of course, as you guys may or may not know, Toby has not updated the spreadsheet for this, but I have a pretty good idea of what it is he has in mind that he wants us to catch. So I'm showing you guys basically what I have, and then I'll explain what extra stuff I caught here in just a minute. You know what, and it just occurred to me, I can speed up this footage so you guys aren't sitting here waiting for the Pokemon to load in like I'm doing while I'm recording this. There is Squawkabilly right there, and I will show you I have all the other forms of Squawkabilly as well as the larger segment, the Dunsparce, and the 3-family Mousehold. So there it is. There's box 1 in its entirety. Let's take a look at box 2. Alright, so as you can see here, we have box 2. And as you can see here, I've got an Annihilape and a Farigiraf, even though Annihilape has to come from Virtual Console Kanto, and Farigiraf needs to come from Virtual Console Johto. I caught them just to have them and wanted to show you guys a completed dex, even though I'm fully aware that these two Pokemon don't qualify for the dex. And unfortunately, I really don't have a lot of stories about catching Pokemon in this generation. I have been catching so many Pokemon over the last few months that I have just kind of saw this as a chore. And as soon as I finished this game, I just bought a bunch of quick balls and went right to chucking balls at Pokemon. So I will say this, starting a brand new Pokemon game with a sense of urgency of feeling like I need to catch these Pokemon as soon as possible did kind of change my perspective on this game a little bit. I felt more like playing through the story was a chore than I have really in any other Pokemon game, aside from probably Sun and Moon, just because of how the cutscenes work in those games. And this is box number 4, my final box for Pokemon Scarlet. And as you can see here, Miraidon, Iron Valiant, and Water Tauros are all 3 missing. Those are Violet exclusives, to which I'll show you them in just a minute. Roaring Moon took me a few resets, but I got it in a Lure Ball because I felt like the Lure Ball looks exactly like Roaring Moon, so I thought it would be perfect for that Pokeball. The 4 Chinese legendaries, I caught them in luxury balls because I thought that was pretty cool. And also I wanted to show you this. I do have the 2-segment Dunsparce and the 3-segment Dunsparce. I have an extra Golden Go just in case the roaming Golden Go gets released and I need to have extra Golden Go on file, or Gimme Ghoul. And I've got my an extra Paldean Wooper here just to have one. Got my 4-family Mousehold. I've also got my 3-family Mousehold. I've also got my red Tetsuguri, my orange Tetsuguri, my yellow Tetsuguri, my fire Tauros, my regular Tauros, my female Okalone, my male Okalone, my yellow Squawkabilly, my green Squawkabilly, my blue Squawkabilly, and my white Squawkabilly. There's one more thing I wanted to show you. I have a feeling that Toby is going to want us to catch all of the Titan marked Pokemon, so I went ahead and caught all those just in case he puts that in the list of things we need to have. So let me show you those real quick. Okay, so here is my Great Tusk with the Titan mark. Here is my Orthworm that I caught in the Premier Ball as well. And I've got my Titan mark Bombardier here also. And while we're on the subject, I want to go ahead and show you guys the Cinderace and the Charizard that I caught. Caught both of those during the live raid events. If any of you guys are watching this video and you want a Charmander or a Scorbunny, let me know and I'll be happy to send you one. Alright, so real quick, let's take a look at the box in Pokemon Violet, which has all of my Violet exclusives in it. Right here, you can see the Titan marked Iron Treads. Yeah, Iron Treads. I'm still learning some of these names, sorry. I am so sorry. I thought Dodozo was the Titan, but apparently it's Tatsuguri. So here's my Titan marked Tatsuguri. All right, so with those two out of the way, here is Iron Valiant I caught in a Premier Ball, Iron Valiant I caught in Luxury Ball, Iron Moth and Luxury Ball, Iron Moth and Luxury Ball, Iron Bundle, because it's red and white, I caught it in a regular Pokeball, another Iron Bundle I caught in Luxury Ball, and there's Iron Hands. If you're wondering why I have two of each of these, one is for Toby's decks and one is for my separate challenge, my separate home living decks. There are my two Iron Juguluses, and here is the Miraidon that I caught in a Beast Ball. You can see it's actually still asleep. I made a Catching Power 2 Dragon Sandwich, put him to sleep, got him to 1 HP, and it still took me 2 full weeks to catch him in a Beast Ball, but it was absolutely worth it. When I finally caught him, I could not believe that I caught him in a Beast Ball. And of course, I've got Iron Thorns and Iron Thorns. So that's pretty much it. I'm 99.9% done with Scarlet and Violet. The only thing I have left to do is when Scarlet and Violet adds home compatibility, I need to move a Cantonian Primeape and a Jotonian Girafarig over to Scarlet and Violet, evolve them, put them in the home decks, and then I'm done. If you'll notice behind me, all of my diplomas have come down. That is because they were getting so full on the wall that I couldn't fit them on the frame, which that was the whole reason for making them, was to have them in the frame and have them on the wall. So for now, this is my new display on the wall. A friend of mine is sending me something else to put back here for my birthday next month. And when I'm done with the decks entirely, I decided that rather than having 9 diplomas on the wall, I'm just going to have 1, and it's going to be the entire living decks. And I'm going to try to get Toby to sign it for me. So, I wanted to show you guys the new gold star that I got. So this is what I was doing during the last half of October and the first half of November. It took me about a month, and it was brutal, but I actually finished the XD Gale of Darkness campaign, and I did the Battle Tower 3 times, and I got Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile in XD Gale of Darkness. This should go without saying, but I've also got the Shadow Lugia. I'm going to put it on the screen right here, as well as the Shadow Ho-Oh from Coliseum. One other thing that I'm working on in tandem to this challenge is I want to have a full living dex of every Switch title. So I want to have a full Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee dex. I want to have a full Sword and Shield dex and the DLCs. I want to have a full BDSP dex, which I already have. I want to have a full Legends Arceus dex and Alpha dex. And then I want to have a full Scarlet Violet dex, which getting a second Goldengo and a second Miraidon are the only 2 things I have left to do for that. So that's pretty much it. I am done with generations 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All I have left are Hoenn and Unova, and I've already got 4 gym badges in Pokemon Black 2, so I'm going to be focusing on Unova next, which means I'm going to be saving Generation 3, which, to be honest, is my favorite generation, for last. So I expect to have Unova done and that episode uploaded on February 27th, and then I'll move straight to the Hoenn region, and I should have the Hoenn region done by March 27th. So by March 27th, what you guys should see is the last full deck completed. Then I'm going to take a couple of weeks, go back, look through my entire home collection, make sure there's nothing that I missed, make sure everything's in the correct order that it should be in. And on April 24th, I plan on posting the finale to Birdkeeper Toby's Pokemon Home Master Decks Challenge, a challenge which is supposed to take up to 4 years to complete. The reason I picked April 24th specifically is because I took up the challenge on May 24th of 2020. And if I could get this last episode posted on April 24th, that means I will have completed the entire Pokemon Home Master Decks Challenge in just 11 months exactly. All that is, of course, assuming that I can get these last 2 regions done in the next 2 months. So that's it for me, you guys. We are 7 regions done. We've got 2 regions left to go. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I'll see you soon. Peace.